Hey everyone, it's Emily here. Welcome back to Tottenham Update, your go-to channel for all things Spurs. Today, we're talking about the surprising news surrounding Sergio Reguilon and his place in Tottenham's Premier League squad. Let's dive in and see what's going on with the Spanish left-back. Fabrizio Romano has given us an interesting update regarding Sergio Reguilon's future at Tottenham. According to Romano, Reguilon isn't desperate to leave Spurs right now, and he might actually be considering staying at the club to fight for his place. Now, this comes as a surprise to many, especially considering that Reguilon didn't seem to be part of Ange Postecoglou's plans. We all saw how the transfer window passed, and yet, the 27-year-old remains at Tottenham. Ange even made it clear that Reguilon isn't guaranteed to be integrated into the squad if he stays, sending a pretty strong message. With the transfer window still open in Turkey, some thought Reguilon might make a move there, but journalist Ben Jacobs recently reported that the left-back could be staying in North London until at least January. And now, Romano adds that Reguilon is not exactly rushing for a new club, suggesting that the Spaniard might be willing to fight for his spot at Spurs if he doesn't find a good opportunity elsewhere. Romano shared this on the debrief, saying, "Yeah, there are some players still looking for moves. But in Reguilon's case, I'm told he's not desperate for one. If there's a good opportunity, he'll take it, but otherwise, he'll stay and fight for a place at Tottenham." Interestingly enough, despite all this uncertainty, Reguilon has been named in Tottenham's Premier League squad for the first half of the season. So technically, he's eligible to play if called upon. Now, when you look at the bigger picture, it's hard to imagine that Reguilon has a real future under Postecoglou. Ange clearly prefers players who fit into his style, especially in the inverted fullback role, which doesn't seem to suit Reguilon's game. But perhaps Reguilon isn't too keen on making a move to Turkey, and might be holding out for better offers in January. Either way, unless there's a major injury crisis, I don't see him breaking into the first team anytime soon. So what do you all think? Will Sergio Reguilon manage to make his way back into Ange's plans? Or are we just waiting until January for him to move on? It's a tricky situation for both the player and the club, and it'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. As a football commentator, I'd say that while it's always good to have depth in the squad, it's tough to see Reguilon getting much game time unless something changes dramatically. Spurs are evolving under Postecoglou, and it seems like the focus is on players who can fit the system. But football is unpredictable, and sometimes, all it takes is one chance to turn things around. We'll have to wait and see. That's all for today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on Spurs, and I'll catch you in the next video. Come on, you Spurs!